is also something as a guy that I would wear that. You know, Dawn called in earlier, which it's nice to hear, you know, the man's point of view every now and then. But that's something that I would wear.
All right, now we got to keep moving. We got more color for you. We're going to try to squeeze in everything we can before we say goodbye to Jay. This is long, 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 long. It's brand new. It's always one of your favorites, one of your absolute favorites. And we have the matching earrings. This is strawberry quartz. I know you're excited about this piece.
Okay, and you know, here again, normally I travel 40 weeks a year. This year I'm trying to cut it back just a little bit for a lot of different reasons, but one of my miners that buys, you know, I told you earlier, the tanzanite. He's from, you know, he mines the tanzanite, he mines the pink sapphire, and he mines the blue sapphire for us that we bought before. He just came to my house, and you know, we had a meeting, and one of the materials, it's funny enough that he knows that we have this material, and he's trying to buy it from me.
Buy it back from you?
No, he didn't sell it to me, but he knows I have it. But it's funny. Really extremely.
But why does he want it?
Popular.
Because it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. He's got a lot of requests from us. This particular material comes out of Brazil, and this is the natural. Now, you know, quartzes. Just so everybody knows, okay, the quartz family, when you think quartz, everybody always thinks clear quartz crystals, or they think the white quartz, right? But you know, colored quartz is amethyst, peridot, citrine, okay? Those are what they call colored quartzes. This is strawberry quartz. This is exceptionally good quality. It's extremely, extremely rare. You don't just find oodles and boodles of it, okay? Normally when you see this material, it's been color enhanced or they've done some kind of treatment to it to do it. Very little of the material that you actually see on the market is real. Or maybe it's white quartz that they've done something to it. This is cut right from the rough, and this is Brazilian strawberry quartz. We call it strawberry because it has a strawberry look. Now, this is 36 inches, comes with a sterling silver hook and eye. We do that to make it more wear-friendly, user-friendly. We got that, by the way, from our viewing audience. We always appreciate your feedback. You know, I've gotten to tell you the truth, I've gotten so many good ideas from our viewers that said, you know, I like this, Jay, but if you did it this way, or, you know, if you made it like this, then it would be more manageable.
Well, and the fact is, you guys asked for it on his long necklaces, because Jay was doing them for a while with no hook on.
No hook on, you just put them over.
You just put them over, and we had a tough time getting around your head twice, right? Right. So Jay listens, and he said, all right, now we're always going to put hooks on the long necklaces.
Yeah, and this is, okay, but this, think about it. Okay, you're getting 3 feet. 3 feet of strawberry quartz, okay? All these beads are hand cut. Yes. They're all, you know, cut from the natural rough material, all by hand, with just simple lapidary equipment, simple hand tools. I mean, this isn't rocket science. I mean, we're not using any lasers or real high-tech equipment. Really, you know, all of our cutting operations, our silversmithing, basically we're doing it the same way that they've been doing it for hundreds of years, except for now we have electric motors where, you know, and Dremels and things like that. That's only the really things that we do. But basically the basic principle of how things are made in our shop are things that really are basic principles that people have been doing lapidary work and doing silver work have been using for hundreds of years. So
I want to show it with the showstopper. Look how much fun this is.
Now see, but look at that, how you can combine all kinds
of. Great.
See, they all go together.
And you know what I really love, Jay? It's the dressy. It's dressy with this faceting. You know, it makes it a little dressier. It makes it a little more evening if you want to wear it evening. And then you can obviously make, that's the showstopper, so it works back with the pinks out of the showstopper. Just lots of ways that you'll get a lot of use.